Welcome to Don't Dim to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. It is a new month. Happy May. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses out there. My birthday is this month. All right, Spirit, please show us what we need to see for our highest and greatest good. All right, what is the message today, Spirit? What is the message? Okay, we've got tinfoil hat. Somebody is trying to mess with your intuition and your third eye. Looks like it's a narcissist who is pretty much out of control right now. They're feral. Yeah, you've got a out of control narcissist in your energy. So, what else is new, right? Yeah, this person is in love with themselves. They think they're the best thing ever. They also think that you're dumb for some reason. They think you're stupid. This could be a leader of some sort of cult, or they seemingly think they are a leader of a cult. We got the cult leader card coming through. They're just really, really full of themselves, and they could be part of a group, you know, and they think that they're the leader of the group. This is someone who is very privileged, or feel like they're very privileged. They might not have gone through anything in their life, you know, nothing like what you've been through. They are very much asleep. They're an emotional vampire, a spiritual vampire, an energy vampire, however you want to say it, but they are very much a vampire. And they are trauma bonded either to you, or they used to be trauma bonded to you. They could be trauma bonded to somebody else right now, but it wasn't real love. It was definitely a trauma bond. And they're trolling you. They're watching you. Yeah, trauma bond, and they're watching you. You could already know this because you are definitely not this tinfoil hat cat. You could have a cat, but you're very intuitive, so they don't think you are, but you are. Yeah, this person is a red flag. Yeah, okay, that's it with that deck. I'm going to go ahead and get some tarot. There goes my throat chakra. This privileged narcissist who is very feral and who wants to trauma bond with you, and who is watching you, or you were previously trauma bonded with before you healed. It's a huge red flag. Yes. Yeah, because you're the unicorn. You're the unicorn, and you don't want any part of this at all. Yeah. You don't want any part of this. So, okay, Spirit, tell us more, please. Please tell us more. What is this narcissistic, trauma bonding spiritual vampire want with my truth seekers and my wisdom warriors? Well, you're not talking to them. The Eight of Wands is upside down. They seemingly are just watching you, not saying anything. That seems typical. Yeah, they could be trauma bonded with a Empress in reverse, or a Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone who is very selfish, very self-absorbed. Could also be a fellow narcissist, or have narcissistic traits. This could be someone who you consider to be family. You could have been married to them, or you could have been in a very high level of commitment with this person, or this could be actually family if it's not a relationship or a previous relationship. Your family could be trolling you. Yeah. They could be sending you spiritual attacks, but they are not in the upright. They're still asleep. They have not awakened. They could be watching you because you are in this billionaire energy, and this doesn't have to be actual money. This is just, you're in an abundant energy, right? So you're in your purpose, you're in your spiritual abundance. The divine is guiding you. You're in this beautiful divine energy, and that's why they're trolling you. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell us, please? Yeah, we've got the Judgment card, and we've got the Seven of Cups. You chose to wake up. you chose to answer the call that the divine was asking you. You understood the assignment, and you woke up, you did all of your spiritual work, you learned the lessons. Now, these people that we're talking about, these spiritual vampires, they decided to stay in their illusions. They didn't want to see the truth. So they stayed in these illusions. They stayed in this illusion. So they stayed confused. They stayed asleep. Yeah, and they're all about drama and conflict and all of that stuff. And you're not. You don't want anything to do with it. This is the Five of Wands. This is the energy that they're in. Yeah, and you're investing in your bag. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles and we've got the King of Pentacles. You could be heavily in your masculine energy right now, and you're just a boss. You're loyal to your divine purpose. You're loyal to yourself. You're loving yourself. Nothing can stop you. You are doing what God is asking you to do. And you're investing in that. You're investing in yourself. You could be investing in a business. Whatever it means to you, that's what you're doing. But you're investing and moving forward, and they're choosing to stay in this illusion. Yeah. They don't want it to end with you. The world is upside down. They could be in a karmic cycle right now, but you've chose to walk away. We've got the Eight of Cups here, and then we've got here, I'll show you the Eight of Cups. We've got the Eight of Cups. You're walking away. The Nine of Cups is in reverse because you weren't happy. You weren't happy with these people. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles. God literally gave you, the divine literally gave you a new opportunity, and you took it. And that's the truth. This is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. God literally gave you an opportunity, and you took it, and you saw the truth about yourself. You saw the truth about your family. You saw the truth about the past, and you got truth and clarity from God, from Source, from Spirit, from Divine. And you decided to move away to calmer waters. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, and you could have been in your feelings about it. The King of Cups is in reverse, but you deserve equal give and take, and you realize that. It was hard, but you realized it and you did it. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. No more spiritual energy vampire narcissists for you. Yeah, no more. All right, let's get a couple of oracle cards and then a fairy card, and then we'll close it out. Fantastic. You're so awake, you can see this. You can see a spiritual narcissist a mile away. You're not going to fall for any of this stuff. Okay, Spirit, what else? What else do we need to see for our highest and greatest good, please? What's the advice? Oh, we've got victim mentality. I feel like this is these spiritual narcissists. They're in victim mentality now. They're playing the victim. You moved away to calmer waters so you could fulfill your divine purpose and what God wanted you to do, and you had to leave a lot of people behind. And that's okay, but now they are in this victim mentality. You see this guy, all he has to do is look up. All he has to do is take the ropes off of his hands, and he can see the beautiful picture. He can see the water flowing. He can get up. He's not trapped. These people are keeping themselves trapped. All they have to do is do the work, just like you did. If they do the work, they figure out what their purpose is, and they follow what Spirit wants them to do, then they can have what the divine has truly for them, just like you. So they need to get out of this victim mentality. I don't feel like this is your energy. This could have been you before, but it's not you now. Yeah, you are very deserving. You're very deserving of what you have right now. And what you are stepping into and what Spirit has for you coming. If you don't already have this now, if you're not already in this energy now, it's coming. It's definitely coming. You're deserving. Yeah, so stay optimistic. We have optimism next. Stay optimistic because this is coming. Yeah. And she's wearing yellow in both of these pictures. Is that the, I'm gonna say that's the sacral chakra. It's giving me creativity. So some of you might be, I feel like Spirit is calling you to work on your creativity if you're not already doing that. Yellow is very significant here, for sure. Yeah, stay committed. Stay committed to whatever it is that you're doing, whatever Spirit has called you to do, whatever your purpose is, or whatever your creativity is, whatever you're being called to do, whatever that means to you. Stay committed. Stay committed to yourself. Stay committed to your healing, and don't let anyone tell you that it's wrong or that you should be doing something else. Listen to your intuition, listen to your inner knowing, and listen to your higher power. Yes. All right. Thank you, Spirit. It's amazing. Okay. Let's get a fairy card and then we will close it out. I'm looking at this Fashion Witch card. There could be, yes, Fashion Witch, and we've got triggered. There could be some people in your energy who, I don't know, if you're a reader or if you do something in the spiritual world, they could be thinking that you're not real or something, and or maybe what you're doing and what you're saying is really triggering these people in your energy, and maybe they're thinking, oh, it's not real, but it's triggering them, so obviously you're right, and or what you're saying or what you're doing is correct, you know. So it's freaking someone out, it's triggering someone, but whoever I'm talking to is an influencer in some way, shape, or form. So however this resonates, only take it if it resonates, okay? But yes, but these people are triggered because they're in their shadow. They're in their shadow. That's why they're triggered. And perhaps this could be these people that are in their shadow and triggered. Maybe they're the Fashion Witch. You know, maybe they're the ones that are trying to seemingly do spells or trying to spiritually attack you, and they're triggered because it's not working. So it could be either one of those things, but at the end of the day, you are starseed and you're minding your own business. You're staying in your lane because that's what we do, right? That's what starseeds do. We stay in our own lane and we do what the divine has called us to do. And that's might be also why they're triggered, because you're a starseed and they didn't see it. They didn't see it. And they might not ever see it, but that's not your problem. And yeah, so there we go. Okay. Spirit, what is the closing message for my truth seekers and my wisdom warriors? What is the closing message, please? Get a closing message. Stay optimistic because you're very deserving for whatever is coming in for you is divinely orchestrated and it's sent by God, and you deserve it, my friend. You do absolutely deserve it. Don't let anyone tell you differently, okay? Okay, closing message, please. All right, we got a couple of messages. We got 3 actually. All right, we have find balance, divination, and abundance. I feel like I'm really absolutely talking to readers here or someone who's very much into divination. Okay, we have find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. I feel like we just got this, but good advice. Yeah, work and life balance is very important. There's a book on here too. Beautiful card. And then we have divination. I just really feel like I'm talking to some readers, and that's fantastic. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Don't you give up. Okay, divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Yes, keep using your intuition. Your third eye is wide open. Yep. Go within. And then we have abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have in fairyland and human land. There's enough abundance for everyone. Yes, there's enough abundance for everybody. There's enough abundance for everybody. Everybody has a collective. It's fantastic. You know, if you're being called to do something by the divine, by God, by source, whoever you subscribe to, follow that. It is for a reason. You can help people. It's amazing. Okay, well, that is your message. I hope that it was helpful. Remember, don't dim to fit in, shine bright, and live true. I will see you in the next video. Bye.